Hey, what's going on, everybody? What is going on? To Keisha. Welcome to the show, Undeniable Keziah. Let's talk about this wild story between the baby and his baby mama, Danileigh. Not wife, baby mama, Danileigh. Side piece, though she don't claim to be a side piece, but we're going to get into the story, alright? So, recently, Danileigh and DaBaby got into a big quarrel. Tons of videos spewed out online, throwing their whole business out there. I don't know why people keep doing that, like other people really truly care about your situation. But anywho, they decided to throw their whole business out there. All started when Danileigh was in the baby's home, and mind you, she just gave birth to their baby about 3 months ago. Baby girl, and she was sitting there on the couch just feeding the baby, and he come bursting out of nowhere just starting with her, and that led to a big argument, and then he ended up calling the cops on her, which a lot of people are debating if he did the right thing, and and it shouldn't have went down like that. It should have escalated to that extent, but it did, and there's videos out there with her arguing with the police about her leaving the premises because she said, I'm a new mom, I have a baby, and for him to put me out the house, why? For what? I didn't even do anything to this man. So a lot of people are attacking the baby and saying that he antagonized her and provoked her, and that's what led to the big argument and cops being called. Okay, now I do feel like when a man calls a cop on a woman, it's better him getting someone or some type of law enforcement or someone to intervene before he puts hands on her, okay? Because if he didn't put hands on her, it would have been a worse situation. Mind you, he is a black man, and he well documented that in his videos. He said, oh, I'm a black man, you're not going to get me trapped out here. And he accused her of trapping him. You're not going to try to trap another black man. You're just not going to do that. So she came on and defended herself. So Danileigh was like, first of all, who's trying to trap you? I'm not trying to trap you. You stay ejaculating in me every single time. Like, that's all you do. And she said basically the reason why the argument ensued was behind her plan B. She had plan B delivered to his condo, and he was infuriated by that because they just recently had unprotected sex, and she didn't want to risk another pregnancy. So she felt she needed to protect herself and just take the plan B. So that's what infuriated with him. She said he don't want to take no responsibility. He just wants to just have raw sex, and she just was not feeling that. And that's what really led to the big argument. Then in the mix, he been calling her a side chick. You was never my girl. You was always a side chick. So she tried to refute that and saying that, first of all, I was never the side chick. And my thing is this. There's women that are married, have husbands, have a whole husband at home, and that husband be cheating, okay? Have a whole side chick on the side, okay? So there's women out there, Danileigh, that have a husband, okay? Have a whole man at home with some children and everything. He be out there caressing another kitty cat, all right? So let's not play because you want to prove to us that you was not the side chick. You ain't got to prove nothing to us, baby girl. You ain't got to prove nothing to us. You should be more focused on that man calling you out of your name and disrespecting you and telling that you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? And you should be more focused on this man have no ties to you besides the baby. But he does nothing to bind him to you. Not married. How come you're not focusing on that man being your husband if you want to focus on anything else? Proving that you're not a side chick is not going to do you any justice at all. Basically, you know what I'm saying? So whether you are an official woman to him or not, it doesn't matter. It's where his heart is. Where did his heart lie? Is it with you? Is it with his other baby mama Mimi, or with other women? And now Danileigh's claiming that the reason why he wanted to put her out the house all of a sudden because he probably getting tired of her and want to be out there with other women. So if you know that, why did you even decide to even be with a man like that? If you know that he's a whoremonger, he likes different types of women, he likes to be with multiple women, then what made you put yourself in a situation to even have a baby with him and have to deal with that? So not only do you have to deal with him, but his other baby mama Mimi, who you don't like, and she don't like you, his mama, who also took his side saying that, oh, but baby, he's a good pappy, he's a good daddy. Okay, well, your son is also a player too as well, and your son don't seem to want to settle down with one woman, mama. So you have to talk to your son about that too. Yeah, I've seen that movie, A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Y'all seen that movie when Martin Lawrence was a player, right? It was so bad that this man even had on his license plate in the back of the car talk about true player, a #1 player, something like that he said. And what did Lynn teach his ass in that movie? Not to use women as toys that you just play with, get them all filthy and dirty, and place them right back on the shelf. Boo-boo, you cannot do that to women. So mothers need to teach their sons about women and how to handle, how to deal with women, how to treat women, okay? So because he's a good father, that's great and all, but he had to be a good man, a good husband, a good leader to a woman, to as well, a good provider, okay? He has to be a good man overall, and a God-fearing man too. You don't find a lot of spiritual God-fearing men out there, because if they would, they wouldn't be treating people and treating women the way that they do. You don't do things like that, mama. So you gotta teach your son, mothers out there, teach your boys how to treat women, okay? Because if he has a daughter, and when he has a daughter, child, please, that baby girl going to experience exactly what that mother experienced and what all these other women that father dealt with experience, okay? So if you don't want karma to come back, if you want that cycle to repeat, teach your sons how to deal with women. So now Danileigh and him been going back and forth, and it's really a crazy situation, because it's just so much going on. And for him to be mad at her, if this is true, this is alleged, if this is true, that he's mad at her for taking plan B so she don't have to risk getting pregnant, that's a really stupid and idiotic reason to get mad at her. And there's no need to take that to social media. This could have been held in a total private situation. Have people that you trust, if you're comfortable enough to have them intervene, but don't bring it to social media, because you're gonna have people getting in his ear, in her ear, and it's gonna be so much stuff going in and out that you don't know what to do and where to go. I feel like people definitely need to choose better, not just women but men too. Do better and choose better when it comes down to dating, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be stuck with someone that you have a child with that you hate and despise. You don't want to do that, because mind you, you have to communicate with this person for the rest of your life. Mainly 18 years, because eventually a child will get older and you don't have to really keep in contact like that. But the point I'm trying to make is people need to be very cautious of who they lay down with, who they have a baby with. This is not a joke. People just have babies with people. No binding. Nothing is binding them. There's no true love. There's no beautiful foundation, no spiritual foundation. You guys have nothing. It's just lust. Oh, she looked good. Oh, he looked good. Oh, he got money. Oh, she got a big booty. Whatever. Everything just seems to be so lustful. There's nobody really truly falling in love and really getting to know each other. There's no friendship. Everything is just a rush, and you cannot do that. So if you want to avoid the baby mama, baby daddy statistic, then just do things the right way. You know, don't just blame women. Oh, choose better. No, men have to choose better too, and men have to do better too as well, and lead by example. All right, so I don't know what will come out of this whole Danileigh and DaBaby situation, but this is really getting me being discreet. People have no understanding of being discreet. People want to put their whole business out there as if everybody really truly cares about you, him, and DaBaby. Literally the baby, okay? I ain't talking about his ass, I'm talking about the actual infant, all right? So it's really sad that it has to get to that point, but this is life and this is what happens. But I do feel like people need to be more cautious on the decision that they make when it comes to dating and finding the right person. No one on the earth is super perfect. We all slip and fall, we all make mistakes, but you have to be very careful who you date. Be careful who you date. Don't let your hormones get the best of you, all right? Someone's heart, someone's character, someone's personality, someone's spirit should be enough for you to determine if this person is one that you can build a life with. Stop just going after looks and insignificant things that have no value. You guys talk about high value all the time. High value man, high value women. How about high quality? Focus on high quality, okay? What is he bringing? What is she bringing, all right? Stop focusing on that high value money and popularity. Don't worry about all that. You know what I'm saying? Where's this? How is this? How is this? Okay, so again, focus on those things. Anyway, we don't know what's going to happen with DaBaby and Danileigh. That is a very hostile situation for any baby, any child to go through. If this continues, if they can't find a common ground, they can't co-parent, that is a really a fortunate situation, because not only they are at odds, to have a negative effect on DaBaby, literally their child, all right? So I can't believe this man called himself DaBaby. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so it's going to have a really negative effect on the child if they don't come to a common ground and try to work things out for the sake of the child. Some people are just not meant to be together. It just is what it is. You cannot force something that is just not meant to be. So anyway, you guys, let me know what you guys think about Danileigh and DaBaby. Right, because they act like a baby right now. But anyway, do you think he had the right to call the cops on her? What is your take on the whole situation? Do you agree with things that I have said in regards to Danileigh and DaBaby? Let me know. Leave a comment down below. Comment and subscribe. And come up with some more. Alright, bye.